Hi Steve, well done today. Just to recap on the work that we did during today's lesson, if we take a little look at the main footage here on the far left, what we're going to see is a swing that works back a little bit too much around the player, but as we said and discussed during the lesson, it's not a major problem that the backswing's a little bit out of position. You've done that for many years and it's a little bit too big a change to make a massive alteration to that at this stage of your golfing career. What I'd like to see is the club coming less from the inside as you approach the golf ball. We use the right forearm as a reference point. You can see there as you're coming into delivery that the shaft of the club is below the level of your right arm, so you're stuck underneath it, and you can see as we come into it now your club face is pointing well to the right. So we've got a driver that's approaching the golf club at high speed, a foot before impact, maybe 2 feet before impact. It's pointing way over to the right over here. And then what we're going to try and do then is flash at it with the hands to prevent it going right. You can see there that the hands and the arms wrap over, resulting in a very high through the ball position. You can see how high your arms are climbing through the golf ball. If we compare that to what we see here with Eduardo Romero on the bottom right, we're going to see a golf club that doesn't go behind him quite as much, stays a little bit more in front of him during the backswing. Club not as far across the line at the top. Then as he comes into impact, as he starts to get into the delivery position, you can see the shaft is more through his forearms. As he then approaches the golf ball, it's going less from the inside. You can see there's not as much of a need to flip or rotate the hands. As he then swings through, quieter club face through impact, and the arms exit the body on a much better plane, not as high as we see with yourself. If we then take a little look at the footage using the drill that we discussed, which was blocking the inside with the bottle, what we're going to see is much more what we're seeing with Eduardo Romero. We're going to see a golf club that doesn't go behind us quite as much because the bottle is blocking the inside. It sets more in line with your hands at the top, which is what we're seeing here with Eduardo. Although he's using a driver and you're using an iron, it's the same sort of move. You can see the club setting more in line with the hands. Then as we start the downswing, because we're very aware that that bottle's blocking the inside, we keep the club a little bit more on plane. You can see there as it's approaching delivery, the shaft's more through the right forearm than it was previously, which again is what we're seeing with Romero here on the right. Much better shaft position. If we just play both swings on a frame or two, you can see the lightness there now. Shaft in a very, very good position to deliver it into the back of the ball. The club now is approaching the ball on a much more neutral angle, neutral path, and as a consequence there's less need to flip or rotate the arms. And as the club exits the body, the arms are on a much more neutral plane. You can see there the club exiting the body through the left shoulder, as you'd expect to see. And again, if we play this guy through, we're going to see the club make a similar sort of move, pass it through impact, exiting through the left shoulder, much better maintenance of your spine angle through the hip nerve here also, and a much tighter shot pattern. It is going to take time, change isn't easy, you've got to commit to it. I'd give yourself at least 3 to 4 weeks working on this and then get yourself booked in again, Steve. You strike it really well, you've just got to alter the shape of your swing slightly. Good luck, well done.